Hello everyone, this is Sanjay from second year IT department. I'm going to talk about very interesting and case study in the field of neuroscience and psychology. This case study is known as American Crowbar case study. Let's see the further detail in this video.
Hi everyone, this is Aakash LS, second year IT department. I have done a case study on a person named Henry Gustav and I'm doing the podcast of it right now. So Henry Gustav is famously known as patient HM, and there is also a book in that name in the psychological field. The main reason why I took this case study because he was the main reason behind the birth of neuroscience. So what happened was when he was in his early childhood days, during the age of 9, he met with a minor accident and he fell from his bicycle, due to which he got hurt in his head, which also a bit damaged his brain. As a consequence, he started having epileptic fits every day. So, starting from the age of 9, he kept having it, and he also did not want to operate on it or complicate it too much. He just wanted to get away with it. But even after reaching his early 20s, what happened was the problem complicated itself more, and he started having more than 10 epileptic fits per day. So you can imagine how annoying that would be. 3 or 4 actually would be more frustrating, but 10 is way too much. So during the age of 27, he could not tolerate it more because he was not able to lead a very normal life. So what he decided was to operate. So he went to Dr. William, who was a doctor at the hospital, and he believed that removing hippocampus, I hope you all be knowing that hippocampus is an integral part of a brain, which is a part of a brain, and that Dr. William, he believed that on removing this hippocampus, this problem of epileptic seizures would vanish. Though Henry was reluctant at first, he hesitantly agreed for being operated later. So at the age of 27, Henry was operated and his hippocampus was removed, which changed both his life and neuroscience. So now let us look at how the aftermath of surgery was. So because of this surgery, his fits were reduced. Whatever epileptic seizures he used to have, all those were reduced, drastically reduced. But the main drawback is it resulted in a memory loss, and he became amnesic. So it was actually an anterograde amnesia. We have two types of amnesia: anterograde and retrograde. So anterograde amnesia is where we cannot keep new memories, whereas retrograde is we will have trouble remembering the past events. So Henry was affected with anterograde amnesia, where he could not keep any new memories. And also one more thing to note here is that his memory was stagnant at 16 years of age, and he could not remember anything that happened after that. But whatever happened before that, he could very well recall those. And he was also very successful in learning new skills like motor skills. So this led to the understanding of conscious and unconscious memory. So how does this case study of Henry Gustav prove beneficial to us and to the people of society and the psychological world specifically? So what are the findings of this case study? So this is a picture of a normal brain and the HM's brain. HM is none other than Henry Gustav. So for Henry Gustav, his, as I told, hippocampus was removed, and this is the place, two places which are vacant here. So that is where hippocampus used to be, which was removed. As I just told, that he could not keep new memories, and he also could not remember what he ate for lunch or what he ate for breakfast that day. And he used to be talking with people, and after 2 minutes, when he again meets them, he forgets their name and he does not recognize who that person is. So this was a serious issue. That is what is called amnesia, actually, anterograde amnesia. So from this, it was found out that hippocampus takes current short-term memories and it moves them into long-term memory. So Henry was having a difficult time to transfer all these short-term memories to long-term memories. He would be happily talking with some stranger or some known persons, but after a few seconds or a few minutes, he would not be able to recognize them or identify their name. So this it was found that hippocampus was or behind this, that it was transferring the short-term memories to long-term memories. So without this, no long-term memory is possible. And till that time, this fact was not even known. So that is why this proved, the case study of Henry Gustav proved to be a boost for the psychological world. So before this case study, the memory functions were thought to be widely distributed in the cortex, which is also a part in the brain, and to be integrated with the intellectual and perceptual functions. So people thought that everything, not only memory, everything was integrated together as a whole in brain. So they thought that it would be connected with the intellectual and perceptual functions with this. But this Henry Gustav whatever study has been done on him, it proved to be a very contrasting one, which proved that memory is a distinct cerebral function which is separable from the other cognitive and perceptual abilities. And it also identified that the temporal lobe is very important and significant for the memory. So these were the findings of Henry Gustav. So after the surgery, Henry, he kept living like a 27-year-old person, the age during which his surgery was done. So mentally, he was stuck at 27 years. He thought himself to be a very young man, but though his age kept increasing, and he was analyzed for almost 50 years, and he came to be known as one of the most studied man in history. Henry was named in almost 12,000 journals till now. And so it was such a big case study which gave this neuroscience a new topic to be researched. And at last, at the age of 82, Henry Gustav, he passed away, and after giving a very new shape to neuroscience. Thus, this case study of Henry Gustav can never be forgotten by the society and the psychological world specifically. Thank you.